On April 24th, 2017, Armie Hammer over 4 hours in Los Angeles.
First day of rehearsals, because I think Luca had a slightly unconventional approach to that experience.
Armie Hammer's ex-wife is under some fire. According to some screenshots, she is allegedly the one that sent to the media all of the fake stories.
So if we're talking about Armie for a second, it was amazing because I felt like I just got anniversary with Cappy, and he's obviously so handsome, and he is great. Like, he is really great. I was like, wow, like, this is so awesome. Like, you know, like, this is so good for me. I feel like this is more, like, worthy, and this is like...
Oh, I thought you were calling Cappy handsome. Okay.
No,
I was so confused.
If you give me a chance to show what evidence I have gathered that Hammer is innocent, I'm sure you won't regret it. The truth is, I can't really change anyone's mind. Only you can do that. I hope you change your mind after watching this video. Reports of Hammer's alleged behavior first came to light in January 2021, when an Instagram account called House of Effie shared anonymous complaints against the actor. The post included text messages supposedly sent by Hammer discussing BDSM and cannibalistic fantasies. On January 14, 2021, an app founder named Courtney claimed that she dated Hammer from June to October 2021. According to her interview with Page 6, she alleged that the actor emotionally A-worded her, S coerced her, and made her feel unsafe. On January 25, 2021, Paige Lorenzo, a 24-year-old who used to date Hammer for about 4 months in 2021, supports the claim made by previous partners. On March 18, 2021, at a press conference with women's rights attorney Gloria Allred, a woman named Effie comes forward and says Hammer air-worded her in April 2017. On September 2, 2022, Discovery Plus released a 3-part docu-series House of Hammer that detailed Hammer's relationships and family dynasty. The series interviewed 2 of Hammer's former girlfriends, Courtney and Julia, and members of the Hammer household. BDSM is an abbreviation for S preferences and behaviors involving physical restraints, an unequal powers relationship, or pain, including practice of bondage, disciplines, dominance, submission, etc. BDSM can help people to build trust, to explore and control their tolerance levels, and to work through past trauma. In an interview, Hammer said that he was S8 when he was 13 by a youth pastor at his family's church for nearly a year. The A word, he explained, set a dangerous precedent in my life and led him to become interested in BDSM. Julia Morrison was featured as Armie's A-worded girlfriend on the show, when she never met him in person. In her own words, I'm great for Armie and I didn't meet up. Julia Morrison tweeted plus deleted, plotted as a group is committed as a group. Julia Morrison used to make complaints against Greta, Noah, Margot Robbie and Taylor Swift. But for some reason, journalists who promoted her in 2021 won't publish these pictures where she made baseless claims against other celebrities. Courtney stated, as Paige agreed, Armie Hammer explained activities he was interested in additional to regular S. As soon as they met, they did consent and participate. In Discovery Plus House of Hammer, Courtney recounts her past experiences with Hammer. The document includes text messages and voice notes allegedly sent by Hammer himself about their relationship and his fantasies. With a photo of the alleged bite mark on screen, Courtney says in the documentary, I think Armie took that picture. He bites really hard and he tells you to wear them like a badge of honor, almost like he convinced me that I'm lucky to have it. Viewers on TikTok and other social media platforms picked out that moment. Users were pointing out that the photo is actually one found online of a bite mark tattoo, not an actual bite. Courtney changed her bio on Instagram to hide the fact that she was happy with him. She actually engaged the conversation with him, saying that she wanted to squeeze his head. Courtney left this comment on a bondage post on 2019 September 2020. Paige said that she was given safe words by Hammer but chose not to use them. She didn't want to use them not to disappoint him. A safe word is a word that the partners in a BDSM event use to seize an activity if anything terrible happens. Toms don't know automatically when to stop playing. They're not all-knowing. You're responsible for telling the dom they have reached a limit and the play needs to stop. So using your safe word when it's needed is definitely on you. Not using a safe word is doing a disservice to every person involved in the play. Safe words are meant to keep boundaries in place. Crossing these boundaries can result in the type of physical and emotional harm she complained Armie Hammer of R-wording her during their brief romance in 2020. Paige said that she broke up with him early December 2020. On December 28, 2020, Paige stated on a podcast that Armie was amazing, great, wonderful, and awesome.
So if we're talking about Armie for a second, it was amazing because I felt like I just got anniversary with Cappy, and he's obviously so handsome, and he is great. Like, he is really great. I was like, wow, like, this is so awesome. Like, like, this is so good for me. I feel like this is more, like, worthy, and this is like...
Oh, I thought you were calling Cappy handsome. Okay.
No.
I was so confused.
Paige has a history of complaining about her exes that they have done her wrong. Bear in mind, Effie is the only person that complained that Armie worded her. Effie's friend, the one she did a photo shoot with a few years ago, at the start of the scandal, Effie's friend was stating that Effie is unstable, vengeful, and was in love with him. Effie's friend's claims are not far-fetched. Effie posted these on her stories. She said the incident occurred in 2017. Effie was so afraid of Armie, wanted to move to Antarctica. Well, she stalked him at Call Me By Your Name premiere October 9, 2017 in London. In probably August 2018, Effie chased down Luca, the director of a movie Armie was in, for an autograph. September 23, 2018, Effie tours Call Me By Your Name filming sites in Crema, Italy. October 22, 2018, Effie is pictured at the Andre Aciman event making several posts about the experience. Effie was still texting Armie to utilize her in 2020. She sent this after the divorce announcement. 3 years after the alleged R-word, she said that she dreamed of living with Armie, in her own words. She posted these on her Instagram stories. In 2022, 5 years after the alleged R-word, April 2, 2022, this was Effie's reaction to Armie's photo. Effie originally said that it was all consensual. She also storied herself and a follower practicing self-love while talking about how amazing he was. The R-word claim made by Effie only came after colluding with his wife in Miss custody battle. She refused to claim under the oath and her lawyer dumped her. If you consented to S-word and gave no indication, verbal, physical or otherwise, that you did not want to continue and did not express your right to withdraw consent at any time, then it's not R-word. Regret is not R-word. Effie shared a series of messages on her Instagram story allegedly between her and Chambers, in which Chambers appears to encourage Effie to go public with claims against her ex. I'm obtaining a copy of the NDA he used. Think there's an error in it, which would make it null and void. As soon as I confirm, can you post? In another message, Chambers simply tells Effie to stay focused on getting the stories on record, not just the internet. Chambers tells Effie, I really need custody of my precious children, and asks her to file a declaration vowing it will be kept private. I don't want to pressure you, but your insight is much more in-depth than the others we have, another message said to be Chambers. CNN has obtained emails and text messages that allegedly show that Chambers, a business owner and TV personality, used a friend's email account to contract email media outlets about Hammer, both months and after news of his extramarital affairs, and the of by the actor, which he has denied first became public. Chambers filed for divorce from actor in July 2020, citing irreconcilable differences. On October 15, 2020, according to screenshots of an email messages viewed by CNN, Chambers contacted a media outlet using a friend's name and account. In the email, she claimed that Hammer had abandoned her and their children in Grand Cayman, where they were living separately during the early months of the pandemic, before the separation, to spend time with actress Lily James. The email tip by Chambers was sent just weeks before Hammer and James' movie Rebecca was set to debut on Netflix. In images of emails obtained by CNN dated January 30, 2021, allegedly writing under the guise of her friend Chambers, provided screenshots from Hammer's private Instagram account to the same reporter she previously contacted. In the correspondence Chambers writes that Hammer had been photographed poolside despite the complaints from women coming forward on social media, smugly living his most precious life as his career burns to ground. 2 days later, the outlet published a story about Hammer's private Instagram account, though it is unclear whether the story was prompted by emails. In the text emails obtained by CNN, Chambers appears to acknowledge multiple times that she is impersonating her friend. In one screenshot of a text message sent from Chambers to her friend, she writes, "OMG, I'm currently writing an email from your account to the media outlet." Hammer's lawyer denied all the complaints. Hammer didn't speak about them himself until February 2023 in an interview with Air Mail. In the article, he denied that he ever essayed or awarded anyone, but admitted that he emotionally awarded his parents. In the past relationship, he also directly addressed Effie's claim of award, sharing that the situation was a planned scene and that everything was agreed upon beforehand and it was all consensual. In May 2023, LA County DA confirmed that Armie will not face SA charges. It appears that Alicia, who owns a production company, is still in communication with Armie. Armie Hammer and Alicia Vanderker were spotted grabbing dinner in Italy with 2 others on Friday, June 16, 2023. Facts and logic alone aren't always enough to correct misinformation and change people's mind. If you haven't changed your mind, I would like to hear your perspective so that I can understand your point of view. It's natural to resist changing your mind. I won't judge you. Thank you for your time and attention.